So, hello once again to all of you. This is a very special announcement, the one we've been waiting for over 5 months. The Cardinal has allowed us now to open our churches for public masses, but there are specific guidelines, and I'm going to refer to the document that was sent to us. So we can open our churches for public masses of 50 people only as from Monday the 31st. We have to use all the guidelines that we've been given and submitted, and our teams have already been trained, so we are ready to start. So our first public mass for 50 people will be on Wednesday next week at 9 a.m. Wednesday, 9 a.m. We are only allowed one weekday mass between Monday and Saturday and 2 weekend masses. So our weekend masses, not for this weekend, but next weekend, will be Saturday evening, 5:30, and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. So to let you know, there will be 3 masses coming up a week. On a Wednesday at 9 for 50 people, Saturday, 5:30 for 50 people, and Sunday at 8 for 50 people. If you want to come to these masses, you must phone the parish offices during office hours. No WhatsApps. Phone the office and book your place. Do not appear at the door if you haven't booked your place, because as you book, your details will be put onto the list, and that will be the list that we will use with the team as you come to Mass. This is very important. If you come late for these Masses, you will not be allowed entry. This is very important, because we have got to use the same team that allows you to come in to make sure that the 50 people in the church are controlled, because there's certain procedures that have to happen in the church. So as soon as we start the Mass, the doors must be closed. You will not have access to the church. If you arrive and you have not booked a Mass, you will also not be allowed to have entry. We only allowed 50 people. Please, I know this is difficult, but it's something that we all have to live with. So let's not make life complicated for ourselves and others, and obey the rules and regulations. You will not be allowed in if you do not have a mask. You must follow the procedures that the team have been trained to implement. Please don't argue with them. They feel very unhappy with the things that they have got to do, but they're doing it for the sake of us as a community receiving the Eucharist. So let's respect them by obeying them. There are certain places in the church reserved, and the team will show you where to sit. Families can sit together, but then we have to reconfigure depending on the families that come, because you must have that social distancing between families and individuals. The team will sort it out. Please respect them and work with them. For communion, you must come up with your mask. You must sanitize. Keep your mask on when the priest offers you the sacrament. You step away from the priest. Then you take off your mask, consume the Eucharist, and go back to your seats, and you stay in that area. When you are finished, please follow the instructions for exiting. We don't want people all of a sudden moving around the church, because that means we have to re-sanitize in other kinds of ways. So we want to keep it to a minimum. It's going to be difficult for us, but we are going to do this, okay? Because we want to come back to Mass. Please remember the Sunday obligation has been lifted, so that if you want to come to a weekday Mass and you don't come to a weekend Mass, your Sunday obligation has been fulfilled. Those who are over age and compromised, there is no obligation for you to come to any of these Masses. That is an instruction from the Cardinal. There's no you do not feel guilty, you do not have to confess not coming to Mass during this COVID time. I'm just going, our catechism classes can be resumed, so Charmaine and your teachers, please get together and start re-strategizing how you would like to resume your classes. The celebration of the RCIA rite of reception can only be done after the Chrism Mass. And the Chrism Mass, I'm told, will be somewhere around the 15th of September. They want us to use the new chrism oils for those who are going to receive confirmation after the Chrism Mass. Sorry, we were going to do it this Monday, but we have to postpone it. Confirmations, whenever we have to reschedule our confirmations, which I don't think we have to be concerned about right now because we're only doing confirmations next year. So, wonderful news, something that we're going to be challenged with. Remember, only 3 Masses, Wednesday, 9 o'clock, phone beforehand, book your place, do not arrive late. Saturday evening, 5:30, Sunday, 8 a.m., 50-50 at a time. We will still continue to record one of our Masses for those who can't come to Mass. That will continue until we feel the need to change it or adapt it in some way. Okay? Let's get excited about coming back to Mass, but be very careful. We can do this. We've done worse things, or more difficult, not worse things, but more difficult things in the past, and it'll be lovely to see you back at church. So phone the office, book your place. God bless. Have a great day.